Okay, I'm gonna have a bunch of lessons on this. This is gonna be I'm talking about drop two voicings for the guitar, and a drop two voicing is basically you take the second note, the second highest note in a stacked chord, a basic stacked chord, and you drop it down an octave. So, for example, let's take this F major 7. The second highest note in this F major 7, and I'm playing at, third fret on the fourth string, second fret on the third string, first fret on the second string, and open E string. The second highest voicing is a C. If I knock that down an octave, I get that C there, so I can play it like this. Okay, and that's a more interesting voicing in some ways, but it's easier. This is an easy voicing to play. But if we were to do the next voicing up here, we'd have this, we'd have this, and that. It's not possible. On piano, piece of cake. But on guitar, it's not. So what we do is we'll take that, this voicing like this, and we'll take the second note down an octave, we get this one, okay? And so on and so forth. But anyway, I'm going to start with the simplest one, okay? And I'm going to explain what you're playing, and I'm going to explain how to change it to make it several chords, okay? So I'm going to blow your mind here, okay? You ready? So the chord I want to play is this F major 7 right here, okay? Now, the shape is pretty easy to grab. It's third fret on the fourth string, and then fifth fret on the next three strings. Some people might play it like this. You can play it like this. You can play it with the pinky. You know, I don't care how you play it, whatever's most comfortable for you. But you might play it like this because it keeps your fingers all on the fretboard and allows you to kind of change into that next shape a little faster sometimes. So I might grab it like that. Now, the important thing to learn with all of these voicings is that you want to learn the notes that you're playing. Not only the names of the notes, because you should know all the notes on the neck, so you should know at a glance that this is F, C, E, and A. Now, also you should know, though, that this is the root, this is the fifth, this is the seventh, and this is the third, okay? F is the root, the third, 1, 3, 5, 7. The third is up here, and that's A. The fifth is C, and that's there, and the seventh is E right there, okay? Now here's where it gets cool. Okay, so technically now this is not an open chord. There's no open strings on here. So this is completely movable, right? So this is E major 7, this is E flat major 7. So this is a completely movable chord. There's G major 7, here's B flat major 7, C major 7, okay? Now we can turn it into a dominant seventh chord by taking the seventh and we flat it. So instead of having 1, 3, 5, 7, we're going to have 1, 3, 5 flat 7, or we can think F, A, C, and E flat, okay? Right? So now we've just, by moving one note down, moving that major seventh, that E down a half step, down to E flat, we've made this a dominant seventh chord, more commonly called a seventh chord, okay? So that's an F7 chord. So F major 7, F7, all right? And then this is E7, okay? G7. Okay, so there's 12 keys for both, so you just learn 24 chords like that, boom. Okay, we're going to do something else now. We're going to take this minor, or the seventh chord, we're going to turn it into a minor seventh chord. The difference between a seventh chord and a minor seventh chord is that the third is down a half step. So it would be a minor third or a flat third. So what we call, instead of being 1, 3, 5, flat 7, it's going to be 1, flat 3, 5, flat 7. So that would be 1, which is F, flat A, so it'd be A flat. Okay, we're going to flat the third. Okay, then we have C still, and now we have the E flat, and there's our minor 7. Okay, so here's the major 7. Fourth fret, or sorry, third fret, and then fifth, fifth, fifth. The dominant seventh, or the seventh chord, was 3, 5, 4, 5. Okay, and the F minor 7, which is 3, 5, 4, 4. Okay, so this is the root. This is the fifth here. Important to know that. Seventh. Okay. Right there, and the third, okay? And this would be E minor 7, this would be E flat minor 7, you know, D minor 7, you might know it like that, E flat minor 7, okay? But that's got an open string in it, so it's not the same kind of chord. Okay, so there's G minor 7, A minor 7, B flat minor 7, C minor 7, okay? So you've just learned 36 chords. Okay, it's going to get better. So what did I say? This was the 5th, right? This the C note right here on the G string here is the 5th. Okay, so if we want F major 7 with a flat 5, there's F major 7 with a flat 5. Okay, what if we want F major 7 with a sharp 5? It's a really beautiful chord. Kind of got an augmented tone to it. It is an augmented chord, but with that major 7th, it's really nice. Okay. Okay, here's F7. Okay, 3rd fret on the 4th string, 5th fret on the 3rd string, 4th fret on the 2nd string, and on the top string. Okay. All right, that's our F7. F7 flat 5. Here's the 5th on the 3rd string, so we're gonna take it down. There's F7 flat 5. Okay. Here's F7 sharp 5. See, I just took that C note up a fret. You can even turn that into an exercise where you're just practicing going between F7 flat 5 to F7 to F7 sharp 5 to F7 to F7 flat 5 to F7. It's a good exercise, okay? Go to my F minor 7. There's our F minor 7, remember? 3, 5, 4, 4. Okay? The 5th, lower the 5th, that's an easy chord. That's nice to play, okay? So we're just playing this note here, the F, and then now we have C flat, E flat, and A flat, okay? Or if we want to make that a sharp 5, a minor 7 with a sharp 5, okay, that's a nice sounding chord too. You could also think of that as well, I'm not going to get into enharmonic chord names and all that stuff, but so we have minor 7 flat 5, F minor 7, F minor 7 sharp 5, F minor 7, again, you can turn that into an exercise, okay? So now, that's 9 chords times 12. What is that? 100 anyway, you know, send me, email me the answer. But you get that? You see how you've just got, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So here's F minor 7 flat 5. This is G minor 7 flat 5. Here's A minor 7 flat 5, B minor 7 flat 5, C minor 7 flat 5. I mean, it's okay. All right. So that's our first lesson. Okay. We're going to learn 3 more chord shapes up the neck and do the same thing to all of those. Those will be subsequent lessons. We're also going to go on the next 4 strings. Okay. And then we'll do on the next 4 strings. So that's it's a lot of chords. You eventually, this is the easiest one to kind of visualize, and hopefully you can get that. Once you get the concepts of this one, the next shape here, it'll be that much easier, okay? And always be working on learning your notes up and down the neck so that when I just say A, E, F, C, you know what I'm talking about, okay? God bless you guys. I hope you're doing well.